Hey there, Andiepetoskey here with a quick update on the quick fire strategy. Wanted to share a few things with you and also give you an update on my results. Yes, I'm still testing this strategy. I am testing it in a live account, but using small lot sizes. So let's take a look first at my results. Let's see here. We'll come over here. Here is my spreadsheet. You've seen this before if you've seen these videos. Week one, again, let's backtrack a second. My daily goal is 10 pips a day. Trading 5 days a week, so that could be Sunday through Thursday, or that could be Monday through Friday. My daily pip goal is 10 pips per day, with a weekly goal of 50 and a profit of $5 a week. Now, past results do not guarantee future results, so what I am doing, you may be able to do, you may be able to do better, or you may not do at all. Depends on what you are willing to do. So again, I'm testing mainly with a lot size of 0.01, which is 10 cents per pip. That's where you get the $5 per week. There are times now where I am starting to increase the lot size based on the confidence that I have with this strategy. And if you look, the whole goal is if I can get 10 pips a day consistently, and I can increase my lot size and leverage more, build up my account and risk more, I could, and this, I just stopped this at a lot size of 5, but honestly, guys, you could go to a lot size of 10. Maybe I should add that on here. So this can go, sky's the limit. Of course, you got to have the money to in your account, and you don't want to over leverage or over risk, but once you get good at this strategy, you will feel comfortable, and you'll know what lot size to trade. So with that being said, I've been doing this almost 2 months now. I can't believe it. I think I'm in my 8th week of this testing. So week one, 87.2 pips. Again, my weekly goal is 50, so I was above my goal. Week two, I had, let's see, we'll scroll down, 107.9, so I was double my goal, over double my goal. Week three, 99, so almost double my goal. Week four, I'm going to go through this fast, guys. Week four, I was at 327.7 pips. That's like 6 times my goal. Week five, minus 390.5. I had a bad day. I wasn't managing my trades well. I didn't have a stop loss. That was a lessons learned. And I lost, 435 pips. I'll show you my overall total. I'm still doing okay. Still in profit, but that was definitely a lessons learned, and I want to share with you things, things to watch out for, things not to do with this strategy. So week 6, I had 317.6 pips per week, so that was also about 6 times my goal. Now, last week was week 7, and I was having some issues with the scanner. iMarketsLive is updating the Harmonic Scanner, which is fantastic. It's a great product, and they're making some updates to it. So there were some issues with the scanner last week. I also had some issues. I was trying to download the MT4 version of the scanner with JAFX, and I ran into some issues. Anyway, I got them resolved. I still, even though I only traded like 2 days with the Harmonic Scanner, I was still able to almost reach my goal. I had 38.1 for the week. Now, one thing I do want to show you guys for week 7, the interesting fact from week 7. Here is my JAFX MT4. And if I go to my account history, and we'll just look at last week. How about that? So that was Sunday, September 24th through Saturday, the 30th, right? And if we look at that, sorry, let me make this a little bit bigger. And if we scroll down here, we see I was able to earn, my profit was almost $50, $49.99. Now, if you look back at my harmonic scanning spreadsheet, my quick fire results, I only had 38.1 pips. And you know that I got to bring out my handy dandy calculator because I'm not very smart. Well, maybe not. The 38.1 at 1 or 10 cents a pip is what? $3.81, right? So from the Harmonic Scanner, quickfire strategy, last week I profited $3.81. And you must be thinking, wow, how did you get $49.99 last week? Well, I'm telling you what, swipe trades was on fire last week. So I got a lot of this was from the swipe trade app. So I wanted to show you that even though I didn't trade a lot on the Harmonic Scanner using the quickfire strategy, I was able to still earn about $50 last week in profit, which is fantastic. Using swipe trades. I think there was a swing trade alert that I did also. So the cool thing is I'm not relying on just one strategy. I'm utilizing multiple strategies depending on what I'm focusing on. Now, I will tell you, if you're new, you need to focus on one strategy and one strategy only. You can do the auto trader like FX Signals Live. You can hook up to an auto trader and then try to learn a strategy, whether that's swipe trades or whether maybe it's the quick fire strategy. Focus on one thing, okay? You really want to focus on one thing. So, with that being said, through week 7, which was the end of last week, my total pips to date that I've earned with the quick fire strategy is 587 pips. Again, my goal, guys, was 50 pips a week. Times 7 weeks, I should be at 350 pips. I'm at 587. So I am feeling pretty fantastic about that. All right. And then if we want to look at week 8, which is the week we're in now, on Sunday, I had 9.9 pips. On Monday, 21.4. Yesterday, 17.6. Today, none so far. I've been very busy at work and haven't been trading as much, but we will make it happen. And then as you can see, I already have, what is this, 38, 40, I almost have 50, I almost have my 50 per week right here. Anyway, my 50 pips. And that's another thing I like about this strategy. To get 10 pips a day, you don't have to do a lot of trades. And that is a lessons learned. Do not overtrade. The more you trade, the more you have the potential for losing. Yes, you have the potential to win, but you also have the potential to lose. So stick with the strategy. If you're trying to get 10 pips, get 10 pips. If your goal is 20 pips, which is okay, maybe your goal is 20 pips, get the 20 pips and be done trading. Okay? All right, I'm also working on updating the sheet a little bit to make it easier to enter in the numbers. I'm not there yet, but we'll share that with you once I get that finished. Now, in regards to the quickfire strategy, we have made some changes. Not changes really, but some additions. We've added some other indicators to the scanner that will help us make sure that we're entering a trade, that has a better chance of being successful. I'm not going to go through those on this video. I will do a separate video sharing with you. You see all these other lines? We've added some things, and it might look scary. It's not hard, guys. Once you get the indicators installed, it's really pretty simple. It's a 4-step process that you need to ask yourself 4 questions, and then you either get in the trade or you don't. So I will go over those on a future video. The other thing I wanted to share with you is, think about this. And I've shared this before. I just wanted to bring it up again as a reminder. As you can see, my quickfire strategy, I'm only, my goal is only 10 pips a week. Sorry, a day. 10 pips a week. 10 pips a day. Oh my God. You guys, if you could see me right now, I'm at my daughter's soccer practice again, and I'm watching her, but also trying to do this video. I'm not very good at it, obviously. Okay, anyway, this is my compounding spreadsheet, and it's really, really very interesting to see. And I wanted to share this with you, okay? So, this is the power of trading. This is the power of compounding. This is the power of this whole money-making thing. Check this out. So let's say you start out with a $500 account and you grow your account by 10% per month. And again, you can change these numbers. So let's think about my strategy, the quickfire strategy. So my goal is to gain 10 pips a day or 50 pips per week, right? So with that being said, I can't find my calculator on here anymore. Let's So my goal is 50 pips per week, which is really $5 in profit per week. So let's say we have a $500 account and we want to grow that account. And this is going to match up to the spreadsheet. This is why I'm showing you guys this. Whoops, sorry. So let's say we have a $500 account. That's what we start with. And we're going to grow our account by 10% every month. How much is that? That's 50 bucks. So let's change that. Let's say 50, sorry. Oh, I'm struggling. I just need to go to sleep and go home and go to bed, I think. 500 times 0.05. It's 25, which is pretty close. So let's do this. Let's say we start out with $500 account. We're going to grow that account by 5% every month. And we start this in 2018. I just started in 2018. So, we're getting close to 2018. Let's just pretend that we start with a $500 account in January of 2018. January 1. We start out with 500 bucks, okay? Our goal is to grow that account 5%, which is pretty conservative. I think you could do better than that. I think you can do more than that, but let's just stick with that, okay? So let's say you grow your account 5% every month, and you can see that. So month 1, we're at 500. Month 2, we're at 525. Month 3, so on and so on. So by the end of the year, if you are doing even this quick fire strategy, it's pretty close to 25 bucks a month, right? This is what you would earn. It's more like 20, but give or take, you know what I'm saying? So let's say you're earning 5% every month on that $500 starting balance. So by the end of the first year, you're at about 900 bucks. It's pretty good. And you're not adding any additional money either, okay, guys? So let's scroll over here, year 2, 2019. You don't take any of that money out. You've now grown your account to 1,600 by the end of year 2. Again, you're only doing 5% per month increase. 2020, you are now at 28, almost 2,900. 2021, you are now at 5,200. Again, you only started out with 500 bucks. 2022, you're now at 93.39, and in the 6th year, you're at 16,000 bucks. Isn't that cool? You've accumulated and compounded that money. Now let me show you something really, really interesting. Let's say your growth is 10%. So instead of earning the $25 a month, you're earning $50 a month. Very doable. You guys, I just showed you last week I earned $50 using swipe trades and doing some of my own trading using my own analysis. So let's just look at this. So let's say we started with 500 January 2018. Our goal is 10% growth every month. So 550, so on and so forth. You guys get this sheet. So end of the first year, we're at 1,500. We started off January 2019, we're at 1,569. End of the year, we're now up to almost $5,000 on that account. Okay? 2020, year 3, start of year 3, here we go. At the end of year 3, we're at $15,000. Year 4, start out with the 15,000, as you can see up here. At the end of year 4, we are now at almost 50 grand, you guys. We started out with 500 bucks, and we're earning 50 bucks a month. Are you kidding me? We're at 50 grand. Let's keep going. So at, let's see, year 5, we start out with that $48,000 in our account because we're not withdrawing, we're just compounding. You are now at 152,000. This is crazy. All right, here's the kicker. Year 6, you're at almost $500,000. You started out with a $500 account. You're growing by 10% every month, which is 50 bucks a month in profit, and you're up to $477,000. One more thing, I know this video is going long, I apologize. I want to show you something. Let's say you're one more little added thing to this. Let's make it interesting. You start out with $500 January 2018, January 1. Your growth is 10% a month, but let's say you're feeling a little frisky. You're going to add 50 bucks every month on top of the 10% profit, okay? So you start out with 500, then you're at 600. Then you're at 710 because of the compounding, so on and so forth. So year 1, you're at 2,600 at the end of the first year. Pretty awesome. Year 2, you're at almost 9,400. $9,300. Year 3. At the end of year 3, you are now at almost $30,000. Year 4, which would be 2021, you're at $93,000. Year 5, let's see what this is, $292,000. Okay, so you've started out with $500, you're earning 10% profit, and you're putting in $50 extra into your account every month. Check this out. The end of the 6th year, you are at almost $1 million. You're at $918,000. How awesome is that? That is the power of this. That is the power of compounding. And check this out. Albert Einstein says it best. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. So I think it's time for you to understand it. So if you're not in iMarketsLive, get started today. Click the link below or send me a message. Hit the subscribe button. I'll be sharing more results and more training in the future. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you on the next one.